us briefly on your presidential agenda, because that's the post you've told us you next want to aspire to, whereas previous speakers retired and went and did other things. You actually want to take it a notch higher. Why do you think you are the best person to take over from President Uhuru Kenyatta?
I have a record in the house that I lead. The things that are supposed to make the house better off, I have, in my own ways, trying to introduce them, including the, remember, small issues, biometric registration of members' attendance. It never used to be there. It never used to be there. Recently, when COVID hit us, we relaxed those things. And suddenly I realized there's something which is not happening. When I reintroduced it about 2 weeks ago, you can see the attendance. It was full. So I'm asking, where are these people? And they're always coming. So, sometimes, you must have a record of wanting to improve things. And I think the things I'm saying, for instance, if we have invested a lot as a country, we need now to begin asking, when now do we stop doing this and address the issues that will lift up the majority of our people?
Stop doing what specifically?
Some of the mega things that we are doing, infrastructure things, because we must slow them down. Because you don't get the returns immediately. And of course, today, you talk to almost every Kenyan. If you told them the colonial government was bad, they'll say, no, even the current ones, all the ones we have seen have not been good. So we need to begin addressing those bread and butter issues that are of great concern to the majority of Kenyans.
The president still has a year in his term. Would you not be able to pass that advice to him that maybe it's time to slow down? Is that not something you can begin to exercise right now?
We've just done the budget, 2021, 2022. All these things have been factored in.
All these mega projects?
All of them have been factored in. Yeah. Of course, they have their place. They have their place. That we must appreciate. But we need now to begin asking ourselves, did we have to do this at this cost? Is it possible we can do it at different costs? Yeah. Some of our parastatals, do we need all these parastatals? Is it not time now as was recommended by the task force on parastatal reforms, isn't it time now, we match some of them or scrap some of them, which are just, a drain on the national exchequer?
So if you were to get into office, those are some of the things you would focus on in your, first 100 days?
Absolutely. You are, but particularly those ones. And certain other areas, there are several other areas that we need to really ask ourselves. There's somebody who asked a question about health. We need to address health very, very holistically. From training, engagement, retention, and the whole gamut of our own healthcare delivery systems, if we are to achieve universal healthcare. And we need to invest sufficiently there. When we talk about agriculture, for instance, can we really talk about food security without addressing the question of our over-reliance on rain-fed agriculture? And again, we have seen it. There's so much that needs to be done in the value chain within the agricultural, agricultural sector.
You almost sound this evening like you're giving the Jubilee administration a C+ at best.
No, that's your assessment.
What are you giving them this evening?
No, let me not. I'm not yet there.
You're not yet there.
I'm not yet there.